Hello friends, welcome to Chemistry Nuggets where you can polish your knowledge and clear your doubts. Friends, today's video is part 15 of Thermodynamics Chemistry class 11. In this video, we are going to understand the enthalpy of atomization, bond enthalpy for diatomic and polyatomic molecules. So let's start with the enthalpy of atomization. Enthalpy of atomization, first understand how to mention it. It's delta. Atomization A, small a, then enthalpy, and it is standard sign. So this is a symbol. Now what is actually, let's have some example to understand better. Here we have hydrogen molecule in the gaseous form and it gives two hydrogen atoms. So we can mention here this is molecule and these are atom. And some enthalpy, change in enthalpy happened, that is 435.0 kilojoule per mole. Now from this equation only we can understand that molecule gives atom. So the enthalpy change on breaking 1 mole of bonds completely to obtain atoms, because it's enthalpy of atomization. So atom will be formed from the molecule in the gaseous phase is known as enthalpy of atomization. Simple? Clear up? So here hydrogen, we can say hydrogen molecule is like this, H bond H. It gives hydrogen, two hydrogen atoms. This is molecule and this is atom. So 1 mole of molecule, so 1 mole of any bond breaks and gives atoms in the gaseous phase. So here the enthalpy change is called enthalpy of atomization. In hydrogen case it is 435 kilojoule per mole. Now it is very easy and very clear. Let's have one more example. It is methane, CH4. When we take 1 mole of methane in their gaseous state and it gives carbon gas and 4 hydrogen atom, carbon atom in gaseous form and 4 hydrogen atoms in gaseous form. So this reaction gives the atoms from the molecule. Molecule is breaking and giving the atoms in the gaseous form. So here it is enthalpy of atomization. What is the enthalpy of atomization here? It is 1665 kilojoule per mole. Clear up? Very easy. One more example which is mentioned in the book. Let me clear it. Sodium in the solid state. It gives sodium in the gaseous form. Now here delta AH standard is 108.4 kilojoule per mole. So here we can say that in the given sodium reaction, enthalpy of atomization is equal to enthalpy of sublimation. Here we can see carefully, solid sodium turns to gas. So it's a sublimation reaction. So we can say here enthalpy of sublimation. Clear up? Now come up to the next point, which is more elaborated term of enthalpy of atomization, which is bond enthalpy. Now bond enthalpy, as the name suggests, we will talk about bonds. So here we have two parts. One is for diatomic molecules, bond enthalpy of diatomic molecules. The other part is bond enthalpy of polyatomic molecules. So first we start with diatomic molecules. Diatomic molecules, we have an example here. See, Cl2. So it is chlorine, bond chlorine. In the gaseous state, it gives 2 chlorine atom in the gaseous state. Now here the bond enthalpy is mentioned as delta Cl bond Cl, and its value is 242 kilojoule per mole. Clear? So here again we can say for diatomic molecules, we can say easily chlorine-chlorine bond is breaking and molecule is giving the atoms. The chlorine molecule turns up to atoms. So it is enthalpy of atomization, we can say. So for diatomic molecules, enthalpy of atomization is equal to enthalpy of bond dissociation. Enthalpy of bond dissociation. Clear up? Because here bond is breaking. So the definition says the change in enthalpy when 1 mole of covalent bonds of gaseous covalent compound. 1 mole of covalent bonds of gaseous covalent compound is broken to form the products in gaseous phase is known as bond dissociation energy. Clear hai? Here it is the chlorine molecule has the bond which is a covalent bond and it breaks and gives 2 chlorine atoms. So here bond dissociation happens. So enthalpy of atomization in this case also known as bond dissociation enthalpy. This is clear up? Now come up to the next part, that is bond enthalpy of polyatomic molecules. Here we have the example of methane. Methane structure is something like that. Carbon having 4 hydrogen atoms and this. Okay, so carbon have 4 hydrogen atoms. In methane, all the carbon hydrogen bonds are of identical in bond length and energy, but the energy required to break each carbon hydrogen bond is different. Why? The reason is when carbon holds all the 4 hydrogens with the equal strength, when we anyhow manage to bring the 1 hydrogen out, now what happens? Carbon put more effort to hold rest of the 3 hydrogens. It holds with more energy now. So taking out second hydrogen is even tough. And again we need to give more energy comparatively to the first hydrogen. We have to give more energy to bring out the second hydrogen. In the same way third and fourth. So it means all the 4 bonds which are broken in carbon hydrogen, all the enthalpies are different. Correct? So in all the 4 enthalpy of atomization in this reaction we will get, those all are different. So total enthalpy of atomization will be adding all the 4 bonds and it is 1665 kilojoule per mole as earlier I told. This is called enthalpy of atomization. Now come up to the case when all the 4 bonds are different, then in such case we use mean bond enthalpy for carbon hydrogen. So when this is just a one case, we have polyatomic, a number of polyatomic molecules, they have different kinds of atoms attached. So every time we will add all the things, then it will be a different thing and very big amount, and this is not valid actually. So in that case we will get the mean bond enthalpy. What is that actually? Mean bond enthalpy, how we will calculate? With the help of all the, here in the case of methane 4 bonds are broken, so enthalpy of atomization is divided by 4, so that we will get the value which is mean bond enthalpy. So for diatomic molecules, enthalpy of atomization is also called as enthalpy of bond dissociation. For polyatomic molecules, it is called as mean bond enthalpy. So clear up this much. One more thing to mention is all the bond enthalpies, either it will be a mean bond enthalpy or enthalpy of atomization or enthalpy of bond dissociation, all are positive. Why? Because when we are going to break a bond, we need to give energy. Energy is supplied to break a bond. So it means when energy is supplied to the system, it means the enthalpy will be positive. So all the enthalpies like delta AH standard and delta bond like C chlorine fluorine in bond dissociation enthalpy, this is known as bond dissociation energy. If it is for chlorine, it is Cl dash Cl. If it is for hydrogen, H dash H, like that we will mention. For mean bond enthalpy also here we will mention it like it is mentioned mean bond enthalpy, fully we can mention. So it is also positive. So friends, that's all for today in this video. Hope you understand the difference between the diatomic and polyatomic molecules in the terms of the enthalpy. So friends, that's all for today in this video. Till then, thank you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel.